And breaking today, the world has spoken. No nuclear weapons. Those words today from President Bush. He warned it's time to beef up sanctions against Iran for ignoring the demands again and again. All this coming as the UN's nuclear watchdog warns Tehran has made dramatic progress in its enrichment capabilities. And right now, just off Iran's coast, 9 U.S. warships packed with 17,000 sailors and Marines are conducting war games within striking distance of Tehran. With us now inside studio today, Alireza Jafarzadeh. He's a Fox News foreign affairs analyst and author of The Iran Threat, President Ahmadinejad and the Coming Nuclear Crisis. And coming nuclear crisis seems to be closer every day because he won't listen. And these sanctions just have no teeth.
You're absolutely correct, Trace. I think the experience of the past 4 years basically has shown that all the efforts that the IAEA and the international community has done, including the EU3, trying to negotiate a settlement with Iran has basically failed.
Right. And what is El Baradei and these guys, why do they keep saying, well, you know what, let's give them a little bit of nuclear capability. Let's just give them a little more. It's always like, let's acquiesce and acquiesce again. And someone at some point in time is going to have to say enough's enough.
Well, that's exactly what Tehran wants to hear. They want to say, okay, you know, you have to live with our nuclear capabilities. Remember, 4 years ago, when this whole thing started, when I first revealed the nuclear sites in August of 2002 in Natanz and Iraq, Iran didn't really have this level of capability. Yet the negotiations by the EU3 and the IAEA provided Iran with the opportunity to complete its nuclear program. And now they are really far more advanced than people thought. They have at least 1,600 centrifuge machines in operational mode, and that's very dangerous.
Oh, so you tell me, okay, he defies the the UN, he takes hostages of Iranian Americans and British sailors. You tell me what the last straw is.
Also, adding to that list is what Iran is doing in Iraq. They are the biggest destabilizing force in Iraq, killing the soldiers there. In fact, the most deadly weapons, roadside bombs known as the EFPs, are built in Tehran by the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, Quds Force, and sent across the border, provided to the Iran regime's, proxy groups. So Iran, the Iran regime has already made up its mind what it wants to do with the rest of the world.
Defying to the end.
Defying to the end. They want to turn Iraq into an Islamic republic. They want to get the nuclear weapons as rapidly as possible and then use that as leverage to expand their ideology in the region. They believe in the global Islamic rule. That's why we need to pursue a totally different approach now.
So when we talk, and I've got about 15 seconds left, we talk, and when is the time for action?
I think the time for action is long overdue. What the United States needs to do is to strike at the Achilles heel of the Iran regime, which is its internal situation. There were some 4,000 anti-government demonstrations in Iran targeting the Iran regime. The organized opposition is very strong, is very active.
Fed up, right?
They're already fed up. I think what we need to do is we need to change the policy to stop hindering the efforts of the Iranian opposition and putting more pressure on the Iran regime to change the balance.
Alireza Jafarzadeh, good to see you.
Thank you.
And still to come.